take all the charges you got. If you can walk away free and put it on me, goddamn right.
So is that what boys giving you shit about because you put it on?
No, hell no.
Okay.
No. Don't nobody even know about that. I just volunteered. Don't nobody even know about that. I'm just being honest. Yeah. That's the only time that I done never said or gave no information about nobody. Because that's my cousin, my big cousin. He was dead.
Yo, so you see, that was T.I. explaining, rambling on that was his podcast, Expeditiously, when he had it, and he quit it expeditiously. He was on a podcast recently and said why. But yeah, that's him admitting that he used his dead cousin and used that information to get out of those gun charges. And that's just him rambling, drinking on a podcast. And that's Boosie, put it out there the other day that him and T.I. was going to do an album together years ago when they was in their prime, when it made sense. And when, he was just like, T.I. said that. He's like, no. Hell no. And now T.I. is on Instagram flipping out. He's always calling people out for talking about crazy stuff on the internet, but then he'll get on the internet and act crazy, whether it's with Charleston White, anybody. He's 100% a hypocrite. And yes, on this channel, I do give T.I. a hard time because he's an easy target. It's too obvious with him. He's running around here with these little baby dreads, trying to look like he's young. He's going through a midlife crisis. He was up just a few months ago. He was getting booed off stage doing comedy circuits on the Chitlin circuit. Now he's out here. He writes this whole paragraph, and usually when somebody has to write a whole paragraph like that to get their point across, they're usually wrong, dead wrong. I mean, no pun intended to his cousin, but it is what it is. Between this, the Crime Stoppers. Look, they got whole videos of the testimony with him in court. It's on YouTube. Like Boosie didn't want to stand next to him, but it's just like right now, Gunna, nobody want to stand next to Gunna. People keep up with who follows who. Everybody's like, oh man, all the ATL rappers unfollowed Gunna since he read it. That's just the culture. But T.I. was on somebody's podcast talking about why he quit doing podcasts. And it's like, yeah, well, you talk too damn much. Way too damn much. He would have really good guests and over-talk everybody because he just wants to hear himself. And he had the same, lackadaisical approach when he did comedy. You know what I mean? Like, you're not serious about this. This ain't the rap game. This ain't something you just got a talent and you just born with. You could just step up here and do it. He didn't really have no craft to it. And he called himself up there on his podcast, and that's an old clip from one of his shows where he just was feeling froggy that day and said, hey, that's the only time I ever said anything. Like, come on, dude. Now, if you could attempt to read this nonsense that he puts out here, you could read all of that one long-ass run-on sentence, and God bless you. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I can't. Pull up. You telling somebody to pull up. You 40-something, pull up. Pull up for what? Like, you said it. The evidence is there. Like, he talks too damn much. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I think he's just at I don't know what he on right now. Like, Hollywood ain't really rocking with him like they was a few years back. They just did another Ant-Man movie. He wasn't a part of it. I think he was in the first two ones. The reality show, that got ate up. The people got tired of that. VH1 moved on. Comedy didn't work. Podcasting, he quit. He's in a crossroads. And then now I guess all his little rap friends is turning on him. Now, their sons are best friends. And Boosie good, because I wouldn't want my son nowhere near that demon T.I. got running around Atlanta being disrespectful. He'll be in jail soon. But yeah, man. T.I. does this to himself, and then he's an easy target. He's always doing something stupid, something inappropriate. I think the real reason he stopped doing the podcast is because him and Tiny had that situation where all them girls was coming out saying that they was getting drugged up. So he kind of played it, safe for a while and ducked off. Now he's creeping back out here again with these dreads, these struggle dreads. But Yeah, man. Boosie get paid to go on there. I hope he getting paid to go on Vlad. I hope he is and promote his movies and all that. But it was just real. You know what I mean? People forget. Like, they was going to do an album. I guess they was going to do like their little Jay-Z, R. Kelly thing. People forget, yes, Jay-Z did do 2 whole albums with R. Kelly while charges were pending. But yeah, so if Jay-Z could do an album with R. Kelly with all that going on, hey, maybe Boosie could put differences aside. But, I mean, who really wants that right now? Do you want a Boosie and T.I. album in 2023? Let's be real. Let's talk turkey here, for real. I don't think the streets is really going crazy over that. But let me know what y'all think about T.I. going off on Boosie about these snitching allegations.